something absolutely blew my mind yesterday from Psalm 22. And I wasn't going to make a video about this. I just thought, wow, that's like so cool. And I sent it to my boyfriend, and then he replied and he was like, Molly, that's crazy. And then sent me like a voice note. And in the background of him, like from him working, he was listening to like Psalms, and Psalms 22 is like the exact one playing. We can never fully understand the depth of the Bible. There's so much more to it. So I thought I would just like repeat this because it really blew my mind. So basically, when Jesus is on the cross, he says, Father, why have you forsaken me? And he's not just like saying words, but he's quoting scripture, and he's quoting from Psalms 22, which opens with, Father, Father, why have you forsaken me? But then in verse 6, I think it says, I'm not a man, I'm a worm. And I've read Psalms 22 before, and this really confused me. I'm like, what does that even mean? When we're saying that the word for worm in Hebrew is really, really specific worm, and it's a word called tola, which is also known as like a crimson worm. The whole life cycle of this worm reflects Jesus like perfectly. At the end of this tola worm's like life, it goes to a tree and it clings itself on and makes this permanent so it can't come off. It makes this like crimson red like shield almost, and in that its babies are born, and for the next 3 days they feed off of the mother. This all sounds really weird, but they feed off of the mother, and then after 3 days the worm dies and lets out this crimson red stain colour on the wood, the babies, everything, right? And then after it dies, it starts to turn like a pale white colour. The crimson worm goes to that tree for one purpose and one purpose only, which is to give up its life for its young. The children of the crimson worm would not be able to survive without the mother, which sacrificed its life for them. I think that's so beautiful in nature, but it's even more beautiful that that's exactly what our God has done for us. The Bible is so intentional down to every single word, every single meaning of the word. Like, I feel like for me, that is just such proof. I mean, there's so much more to it. I only literally did like a scrape of it. It's just like proof that only the Bible could have been inspired by the living God. Like, there's no other explanation for how intentional and perfect this book is that has like over 60,000 cross references in it. It's like impossible.